Yo, what's happening, y'all? I'm DJ Premier. You're checking out OnlyHipHopFacts. And I follow them on Twitter, so keep up with us, all right? One love. I watched Large Professor make It Ain't Hard to Tell, One Time for Your Mind, and the It Ain't Hard to Tell remix all in one day.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Okay.
I sat there and watched him do it on the SP1200, and I was like, yo, and this is before I even did a beat for Nas. And I was like, yo, this is how I'm going to do beats. That's how I do beats now because of the way Large Professor did it. He would just walk in and just make it right there on the spot. That's how I do. I don't have like a whole CD of beats to pick from. I walk in, do it, and say, here. And, so thanks to Large Professor, and Large Professor taught me how to filter samples. So that's what, like X-Girl to Next Girl, how you hear the sample and then you hear it go boom, 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 all muffled. Large Professor taught me that. While he was working on the Illmatic, it wasn't even called Illmatic then. It was just he was just working with Nas beats. He's like, what I am to Guru to me is what Large Professor is to Nas. They're a dope team. When I heard him on Locomotive, I was like, yo, this is how I thought he did the beat. Okay. Yeah, but he didn't. But it sounded like a Large Professor beat.
Big L, rest in peace. Rest in peace.
I watched him and Showbiz argue over their knowledge of Malcolm X while we were waiting for Fat Joe to come to the studio to record The Enemy. And it was the funniest argument I've ever seen because Big L, he talks like he raps. So he'd be like, yo, Show, you know what I'm saying? Yo, fuck that, man. You don't know what the fuck you're talking about. And Show was like, yo, you're stupid. You're dumb. You don't know shit about Malcolm X. He's like, yo, Premier. Yo, matter of fact, Martin Luther King, he's like, we're not talking about Martin Luther King, we're talking about Malcolm X. He's like, man, fuck that. Yo, when Joe gets here, I'm gonna ask Fat Joe. That's yeah. Big L was funny just like Biggie, like super funny and not even trying to be funny like a comedian. He's just naturally funny. So that was one of the funniest moments I ever saw was him and Showbiz argue over their knowledge of Malcolm X while we were waiting for Fat Joe to record The Enemy. And then Fat Joe got there and we went right in the booth and made the record. And Jay-Z is the only MC that did not want to fix a line in a song because he thought it was exactly right. And I finally convinced him to fix it. But he was like, nah, it's right. It's right. And I'm like, yeah, but you could have said it a little bit better on this line. He's like, hey, it's right. I'm not changing it. I'm like, all right, it's your record. He rhymed over the phone and did the whole thing and all the scratches and everything. Yeah. Guru used to do the same thing. Yo, scratch this and make it do this, and I would just make it sound dope. But, any dope idea, I'll take it. About me, any new dance that comes out, even now, I always will practice in the mirror to see if I can do the dance. And if I can't, like even when the Dougie came out, I practiced until I had it down pat. And if you saw me in the mirror trying to learn the moves, because I used to battle. I used to battle them other breakers and b-boys. So to make sure I still got it, any new dance that comes out, even my nieces and nephews will be like, Uncle Primo, they call me Uncle Primo. They're like, Uncle Primo, you don't know about that dance, and then I'll do it. And they're like, wow, you know the latest dances, because they don't think I can do it because I'm older than them, and they're teenagers. But when they see me do their dances, I did the pop lock and drop it. I did the Dougie. I did the what's another new dance that's out for the kids now? The Aunt Jackie. I did it all. Oh, that too, but we're not. I'm not doing that one, but yes, I practiced that one too. I did all those. Yeah, I did all that. I just like to be as calm as possible with no energy because I save it all for the stage. So I remember when I was in Bangkok, the promoter was like, "Hey, what's wrong with Premier?" And they're like, "Nothing. He's chilling, smoking, having a little drink." They're like, "He doesn't look happy." And they're like, "No, he's always like that before he performs." He's like, "Yeah, but he doesn't look like he's happy." And he had never seen me perform before. And I'm like, "Yo," he kept coming to me, "Are you sure you're okay?" I'm like, "I'm fine, I'm fine." And once I got on stage, I was just like, tore the club up. After that, the guy was like, "Wow, okay, I see why you save all your energy." I mean, I'm older, so I need the energy, so I save it. That's why I'm so calm now. On stage tonight, I'll be crazy.